that which of the following is normative statement, right? And the options are, first of all, economics is study of alternatives. The second option is government should reduce unemployment. The third option is, according to an estimate, India has 10% vacant cities. And last is, accommodation of refugees is big problem in India. Right? So you have to tell which of the following is a normative statement. And these four statements are given to you. Try to do this yourself first, beta. Try to think what should be the answer to this question. See that they are asking normative. तो नॉर्मेटिव क्या बोलता है, व्हाट शुड बी, क्या होना चाहिए. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. सो द करेक्ट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन शुड बी बी, दैट गवर्नमेंट शुड रिड्यूस अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट. द रिमेनिंग थ्री स्टेटमेंट्स आर व्हाट इज, क्या एक्चुअल में है. एग्जैक्टली करेक्ट, एब्सोल्युटली. So if you look at the first statement, it says economics is study of alternative. ये तो एक statement है, हाँ, economics है study alternatives की. The second statement goes ahead and says that according to estimate, India has 10% vacant cities. Again, ये भी सही बात है, ये तो बता रहा है कि 10% vacant cities हैं. The third statement is accommodation of refugees, big problem in India. ये भी ठीक बात है. This is also, we know this thing, ये भी होता ही है. The only thing which is telling what should be done, जो बता रहे कि क्या करना चाहिए, that is statement number B. It is telling you that government should reduce. Government को क्या करना चाहिए, what government should do is given through statement number B. So B is the correct option. Right, beta. Question number 2. PPC is a relationship between option number A, income and good. Option number B, two goods a country wants to produce. Option number C, price and demand. Option number D, income and demand. So PPC is relationship between what? This is what you need to go ahead and answer. अच्छा, इसमें try to answer question number 2 in the meanwhile. Let me tell you that whenever we talk about production possibility curve, ये बात याद रखनी है कि PPC usually हम लोग हमेशा assume करते हैं that it is concave, but ये गलत है. PPC curve can be a straight line also. So sometimes they ask you, can PPC be a straight line, straight downward sloping line? Yes, it can be a straight downward sloping line also. और यहाँ पर we have the concept of constant opportunity cost. जबकि यहाँ पर we have the concept of increasing opportunity cost. और जो PPC का slope होता है, the slope of production possibility curve, that is actually opportunity cost. So yes, everyone is saying this correctly. The correct answer to this question is B, two goods that a country can produce. ठीक है? That is absolutely correct. ठीक है. Question number 3. A growth of resources in an economy can be shown on PPC by option number A, beta, leftward shift. Option number B, unchanged PPC, but movement from left to right. Option number C, rightward shift. Option number D, movement from right to left. ठीक है, तो क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग दैट देयर इज अ ग्रोथ ऑफ द रिसोर्सेज, इकोनॉमी के रिसोर्सेज बढ़ गए हैं. हाँ, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल एकदम से किसी इकोनॉमी के अंदर उन्होंने जमीन में से ऑयल निकाल लिया, दे हैव टेकन आउट ऑयल आउट ऑफ द लैंड. हाँ, या समथिंग एल्स, मे बी ऑल ऑफ अ सडन दे हैव इंक्रीज इन द पॉपुलेशन, right? So whenever there is growth of resources, what will happen in the economy? You are correct. There will be rightward shift of the economy. Absolutely correct, beta. तो अगर ये हमारा PPC है, the PPC will shift outwards or rightwards. इसको हम outward shift भी बोलते हैं. This is also called as outward shift. And this will also happen when there will be increase in the labor of economy, माने when there will be increase in the population of the economy. अगर economy के working population increase होगा, then also we will expect more output will be produced in that economy, right? So this is absolutely correct. Okay, beta. Next question. What can be the right sequence? आपको बताना है इनमें से कौन सा करेक्ट सीक्वेंस है. ऑप्शन नंबर 1, डिजायर, डिमांड, वांट. ऑप्शन नंबर बी, डिजायर, वांट, डिमांड. ऑप्शन नंबर सी, डिमांड, डिजायर, वांट. ऑप्शन नंबर डी, want, desire, demand. You need to tell what is the right sequence of these. इनमें से कौन सा sequence correct sequence है? कैसे demand generate होती है? You need to tell the correct sequence. Think about it better. Desire, demand, want, desire, want, demand, demand, desire, want, or want, desire, and demand. Try to think about it. Okay, you're saying B. Everyone is saying B. Okay. Absolutely correct. Everyone who is saying B, B is the correct answer. You will first go ahead and desire something. सबसे पहले आप किसी चीज को desire करते हो, फिर उसकी want generate होती है, and then you demand the commodity. So the correct option is option number B. Absolutely correct. Right, beta. Next question. The basic assumption regarding resources while drawing PPC is, basic assumption क्या है जब हम PPC draw करते हैं? First, resources are unlimited. Second, resources depend on the type of good. Third, resources are constant and given. And fourth, you have resources can be put to only one use. So which of the following is a basic assumption of production possibility frontier? Whenever we draw a PPC, what is a basic assumption of PPC? You're saying C, C, absolutely correct. The correct option is option number C, that the resources are limited in nature. ठीक है? तो हमारी PPC की जो assumptions हैं बच्चे, the following are the assumptions of the PPC. Absolutely correct. The first assumption is that you have resources are given to you. Second assumption is that these resources are constant. Third assumption is technology is constant. And fourth assumption is that the resources are fully utilized. So these four can be called as the assumptions of the PPC model. क्या assumptions है PPC की? That the resources are given, the resources are constant, technology is constant, and resources are fully utilized. These are the assumptions of PPC. Right? Okay, beta. Come to the next question. Who said economics is a science of wealth? Who said economics is science of wealth? Option number A, Marshall. B, Robbins. C, Smith. D, J.K. Mehta. Who said economics is a science of wealth? ऐसे क्वेश्चन बहुत often आते हैं and you must be very well aware of such kind of questions. Okay, we have started receiving the answers. C. Anyone else? Absolutely correct. The correct answer to this question is Adam Smith. So Adam Smith has a book, An Inquiry into Nation and Causes of Wealth of Nation. In this book, Adam Smith had written this book, An Inquiry into Nation and Causes of Wealth. In this book, he mentioned that economics is a science of wealth. So the correct answer to this question is Adam Smith. Okay, beta. Next question. The word micro was first used by option number A, Marshall. Option number B, Frisch. Option number C, Bolding. Option number D, Keynes. Who used the term micro for the first time, right? So you need to go ahead and answer this question. Okay. You're saying B. Anyone else? Who used the term micro for first time? So everyone is correct who is saying B. It was Ragnar Frisch who used the term micro for the first time. Beta year bhi note down kar lo. He noted this term microeconomics and macroeconomics for the first time in the year. So ऐसा नहीं है पहले micro macro नहीं था, but the difference was created by him in 1993 for the first time. So yes, all of you are correct. Okay, beta. Let's go to the next question. So next question. In case of normal good, moving on to the next topic. So in case of normal goods, demand curve shows A, negative slope, B, positive slope, C, zero slope, D, U-shaped. In case of normal good with income, the demand curve shows which of the following? What do you think is the answer? Very simple question. It is just the law of demand. And the law of demand simply goes ahead and says that the demand curve will be downward sloping. So absolutely correct for all students who are saying A. The answer to this question should be downward sloping or negatively sloped. Okay, beta. So with this, I am starting with the next test series, right? So let me just go ahead. This was test 1 for all of you. I am starting with test 2 now. Okay, all of you are correct in this question. Right. But a question. When a consumer tries to be different and exclusive by demanding less of a commodity, then this phenomena, when the price falls, then this phenomena is called option number A, snob effect. Option number B, bandwagon effect. Option number C, Veblen effect. Option number D, Giffen effect. What do you think will be the answer to this question? When a consumer goes ahead and he wants to be exclusive, right? The word exclusive has come. Ekdam se it should hit what the answer should be. So the consumer wants to be exclusive while buying the commodity. Then what do you think will happen in this case? Which of the following is the correct option? Okay, people are saying A and C. But which? A or C? So it is saying that the consumer wants to be exclusive. Beta, please, is pe mat jao that demand is less when price falls. Nah, definitely not given effect. The word exclusive has been used. And exclusive word सिर्फ तब आता है जब हम snob या Veblen effect की बात करते हैं. Whenever we talk about snob or Veblen effect, that is when we use the word exclusive. ठीक है? So people who are saying the answer as A or C is correct. Both will be admired correctly. And in exam, it will be very rare that both these words will be given to you. दोनों में से एक ही दिया होगा. Either you will be given snob effect या Veblen. दोनों option में नहीं होंगे. Right? But if you are given both the options and you see this word exclusive, please mark the answer as snob. ठीक है? Please mark the answer as snob. Am I clear with it? So in exam, if you are given both snob and Veblen and the word exclusive is used, everybody will mark the word snob. Okay. Now come to the next question. Formula for elasticity of demand using geometric method. Option number A, lower segment by upper segment. Option number B, upper segment by lower segment. Option number C, change in P by P divided by change in Q by Q. Option number D, change in Q by Q divided by change in P by P. What do you think will be the answer to this question? Please keep in mind that the question is asking geometric method. तो इसमें हम usual formula of elasticity को use नहीं करेंगे. We need to go ahead and tell according to the geometric method, right? Absolutely correct. According to geometric method, the formula of elasticity of demand is lower segment by upper segment. That will be the point elasticity of demand. Please write this down, beta. This is called as point elasticity of demand. And who gave point elasticity of demand? किसने दी थी? So it was developed by Professor Marshall. Marshall talked about point elasticity of demand. So the correct answer to this question will be point elasticity of demand gives the geometric method, and answer is lower segment divided by upper segment. Right, beta. Next question. As more substitutes are available, demand curve becomes. Option number A, inelastic. Option number B, elastic. Option number C, zero elastic. Option number D, unit elastic. तो जब ज्यादा सब्स्टिट्यूट्स अवेलेबल होते हैं तो डिमांड कर्व कैसा हो जाता है? हाउ डज द डिमांड कर्व बिकम व्हेन मोर सब्स्टिट्यूट्स आर अवेलेबल? तो अगर ज्यादा सब्स्टिट्यूट अवेलेबल होंगे मतलब लोगों के पास ऑप्शन बढ़ जाएंगे. जैसे अगर टी का प्राइस बढ़ेगा मैं कॉफी पे जा सकती हूँ. So when more substitutes are available, when price of commodity will increase, you will decrease the quantity by a huge amount because you can shift to substitute goods. So the demand will become elastic demand. So you are correct. Yes, the demand curve will become elastic. ठीक है. Next question. But I am giving you two statements now. And आपको बताना है कि कौन सी करेक्ट है और कौन सी इनकरेक्ट है. So statement 1. On every point on the straight line, demand curve, point elasticities are equal. Statement number 2. On every point of rectangular hyperbola, point elasticities are unequal. Option number A. Both statements are correct. Option number B. Both incorrect. Option number C. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is incorrect. Option number D. Statement 1 incorrect and statement 2 correct. ध्यान से सोच के करेंगे बच्चे. So it is saying that you have a straight line. क्या उस straight line में are point elasticity is equal? पहला point ये है. And second, it is saying that on rectangular hyperbola, point elasticities are unequal. What do you think? What should be the answer to this question? Okay, we are seeing the answer as B. B, correct, beta. तो ध्यान से देखो बेटा, when we have a downward sloping demand curve, then point elasticity is unequal. यहाँ पे midpoint पे elasticity of demand is 1. यहाँ पर elasticity of demand will be, here elasticity of demand will be 0. So at each point elasticity of demand is different. So point elasticities are not equal. वो अलग अलग होती हैं हर point पे. So this is a false statement. अब यहाँ पे आओ. If I talk about statement number 2, then what do we realize? Statement number 2 में it is saying that it is talking about rectangular hyperbola. एक रेक्टेंगुलर हाइपरबोला की ये प्रॉपर्टी है दैट इसके एरिया जो होता है, एरिया अंडर कर्व, वो हमेशा इक्वल होता है. और रेक्टेंगुलर हाइपरबोला हम प्राइस क्वांटिटी डोमेन में ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं. सो एरिया अंडर दिस कर्व विल बी प्राइस इनटू क्वांटिटी. तो प्राइस इनटू क्वांटिटी हो जाता है टोटल रेवेन्यू. और इसकी प्रॉपर्टी है दैट टोटल रेवेन्यू विल रिमेन अनचेंज्ड. इट विल बी द सेम. सो इफ जब प्राइस P1 से P2 पे गया एंड इफ द टोटल रेवेन्यू इज अनचेंज्ड, तो मतलब वी हैव यूनिट इलास्टिसिटी. तो द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ रेक्टेंगुलर हाइपरबोला इज दैट एट ऑल पॉइंट्स यू हैव यूनिट इलास्टिक डिमांड. At all points you have unit elastic demand. So we can go ahead and say that both the statements are incorrect. दोनों ही statements incorrect होंगी. Right, beta. Next question, all of you. So the question is saying that I am drawing two curves here. This is the line AB and this is the line CD. And another line is drawn here and this line is PRS. ठीक है बेटा, this is price, this is quantity. ध्यान से सुनो what the question is saying. The question is saying that point, option number A, R and S have equal elasticity. At R and S, you have equal elasticity. Option number B, R has greater elasticity than S. Option number C, R has less elasticity than S. Option number D, R and S have infinite elasticity. थोड़ा ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन है, ट्राई टू डू दिस. एक डिमांड कर्व है AB, one demand curve is CD, and it is asking which has more elasticity. Do you have more elasticity at R or at S? Okay, we are receiving the answer as B, B, D, B, A. Okay. Okay, beta, try to see, हाँ. तो हमें इलास्टिसिटी अगर निकालनी है, बहुत ध्यान से समझना. इलास्टिसिटी के लिए वी कैन गो अहेड एंड पास, अगर पास भी नहीं देखना, वी नो दैट इलास्टिसिटी, अगर हम अपना पॉइंट इलास्टिसिटी फॉर्मूला देखें, इट इज लोअर सेगमेंट बाय अपर सेगमेंट, राइट. सो अब अगर हम पॉइंट ए इस डिमांड कर्व पे देखते हैं, वी सी एट डिमांड कर्व ए बी, तो बेटा लोअर सेगमेंट ये है और अपर सेगमेंट ये है. मोर और लेस लोअर और अपर सेगमेंट इक्वल दिखते हैं, दे सीम वेरी इक्वल टू ईच अदर. सो आई कैन से दैट मोर और लेस at R it seems that elasticity is close to 1, क्योंकि हमारा elasticity would be RB divided by AR, lower segment divided by upper segment, and both of them seem to be equal. काफी close दिख रहे हैं. अब बेटा पॉइंट S पे देखो, देखो इसका लोअर सेगमेंट कितना छोटा है, इट्स सो स्मॉल, एंड अपर सेगमेंट कितना बड़ा है, इट इज सो बिग, राइट. द अपर सेगमेंट इज सो बिग एंड लोअर सेगमेंट इज सो स्मॉल. तो इसका मतलब ये हो जाएगा कि एट पॉइंट S मेरा इलास्टिसिटी होगा SD by CS, एंड क्लियरली CS बहुत ज्यादा पार्ट है और SD बहुत छोटा पार्ट है, सो इलास्टिसिटी विल बी स्मॉल. देयर इज वन मोर वे टू सी दिस. पास अ पॉइंट थ्रू द ओरिजिन, ऐसे देख लेते हैं. अगर यहां पर इलास्टिसिटी इक्वल टू 1 होती है, सो हियर इलास्टिसिटी विल बी 1, एंड इन दिस रीजन elasticity will be less than 1. So at point S, elasticity is less than 1. and at point R elasticity is equal to 1. तो clearly हम कह सकते हैं ना that R has greater elasticity than S. Point R has greater elasticity than S. And that is the answer to this question. A little tricky question, but a good one. आपको देखना होगा कि अगर हम दो पॉइंट सेम लेवल पे रखते हैं, it does not mean that they will have the same elasticity. R की elasticity S से ज्यादा आ रही है. We are getting more elasticity for. But next question, please write down. So you need to find marginal revenue of a firm that sells a product at 10 rupees and you are given that the price elasticity is -2. Option number A, 5. Option number B, 7. Option number C, 8. Option number D, 10. Right? So find out the price, find out the marginal revenue of the firm where you are given that the price of the product is ₹10 and price elasticity is -2. I'm giving you some time. Try to do this yourself. Go ahead. Use learner's index. Try to do this question yourself, everyone. So we know that P minus, okay, we have started receiving the answer. Answer is A. Anyone else? D, A. C. Try to use learner's index, beta. निकलेगा आंसर उससे. Try to use learner's index. So we know that if I have profit is total revenue minus total cost. Right? So if I were to go ahead and maximize my profit, तो पहली बात ये समझनी होगी that in order to maximize my profit, I am going to maximize total revenue minus total cost and equate it to 0. Right? बेटा total revenue जो है, total revenue can be written as price into quantity. So I need to differentiate P into Q with respect to Q. So differentiation of first function into second as it is plus first function as it is, differentiation of the second function. तो ये हो जाएगा dp by dq into q plus p. Right बेटा? बेटा if I take p common, तो यहाँ आ जाएगा dp by dq into q by p plus 1. तो बच्चे this will be p. ये हो गया 1 by elasticity. This is 1 by elasticity of demand plus 1. Right? तो अब यहां पर इसकी जगह पे I will write down P 1 by elasticity plus 1 और इसकी जगह पे I'm going to write down marginal cost तो equal to MC. Right बेटा? Equal to MC. Clear हुई बात? At equilibrium, MR and MC are equal. तो MC की जगह पे I can plug in MR. So I will get price is given to me as 10. 1 plus elasticity is given to me as -2 equal to MC. So marginal cost will come as 10. 1 minus half, that means 10 into half, that means 5. So MR and MC will be 5. This will be my answer. That MR and MC will be 5. ठीक है बेटा, तो एक basic formula, please write it down, that elasticity in absolute terms can be written as AR upon AR minus MR और P upon P minus MR. इसको हम elasticity बोल सकते हैं. Just use this formula and you will get the answer to this question. Okay? Yes, beta, you can use that formula. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन बेटा. A product X price increases from 400 to 450 and quantity increases and product Y quantity increases from 15 to 20. Product X price increases from 400 to 450 and quantity increases, quantity of product Y increases from 15 to 20. Then which of the following statement is correct? First, cross price elasticity is minus 0.1 and they are complements. Second, cross price elasticity is 2.43 and they are complements. Third, cross price elasticity is 2.43 and they are substitutes. Last, cross price elasticity is 0.3 and substitutes. बेटा ट्राई टू डू दिस क्वेश्चन योरसेल्फ. देखो ध्यान से, प्रोडक्ट एक्स का प्राइस बढ़ रहा है 400 से 450 और प्रोडक्ट वाई की डिमांड बढ़ रही है 15 से 20. देन विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट? ओके, यू आर सेइंग ए. व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? डी. अच्छा, प्लीज रीडू द क्वेश्चन. इन ब्रैकेट राइट डाउन यूज मिड पॉइंट मेथड. दोबारा करो क्वेश्चन. यूज मिड पॉइंट मेथड एंड रीडू द क्वेश्चन. Okay, so I am saying product X price is increasing from 400 to 450. Quantity is increasing from 15 to 20. Use midpoint method and then tell me the answer. ठीक है बेटा, let's try to do this ourselves first. So first, I will find out percentage change in quantity. तो percentage change in quantity क्या हो जाएगा बेटा? It will be, quantity is increasing from 15 to 20. So it will be 20 minus 15 upon, I told you use midpoint method. So upon 20 plus 15 by 2 into 100. समझे बात को? Understood? So we are saying we are using midpoint method. तो यहाँ पे midpoint method में we write change in quantity divided by average quantity into 100. So this is what I have done here. I have taken average quantity, right beta? So this will give you 5 divided by 35 by 2. That means 17.5 into 100. So this will be approximately 28.57%. Now find out percentage change in price. So percentage change in price will be what beta? Price is going from 400 to 450. So we can go ahead and say 450 minus 400 upon, find out the average, 450 plus 400 by 2 into 100. So percentage change in price accordingly beta, this will come down as 11.76%. ठीक है? Up, what will be elasticity? Percentage change in quantity due to percentage change in price, 28.57 divided by 11.76, 2.43. अब बच्चे क्या हो रहा है? When the price of one is increasing, the demand of other thing is increasing. X का price बढ़ा तो Y की quantity बढ़ रही है. So they must be substitute goods. And what is the answer I am getting? I am getting answer as 2.43. So the correct answer to this question will be that they are substitute goods and the cross price elasticity is 2.43. That will be the answer to this question. So for students who have said the answer is C, that is absolutely correct answer. Ekdam theek answer hai ye. Okay. Next question, beta. Right? Okay. So with this, we end topic number 2. I will go to topic number 3 now. So give me a minute. Let me go to my test number 3. Okay, beta. Let us take the first question for test number 3. I am starting with the topic of indifference curve now. Write down the question. Value and capital book is written by option number A, Marshall. Option number B, Hicks. Option number C, Edgeworth. Option number D, Hansen. Who has written the book Value and Capital? Marshall, Hicks, Edgeworth, or Hansen? Try to answer this question. Anyone? Who has written the book Value and Capital? Good. The book Value and Capital has been written by Hicks in the year 1939, and it is a classic exposition of microeconomics theory. Microeconomics theory के लिए एक बहुत ही बढ़िया book लिखी गई है Value and Capital. Very good, beta. Okay. Next question, beta. So the slope of indifference curve called as MRS is, please write down, beta. Option number A, gain by loss. Option number B, loss by gain. Option number C, change in gain by change in loss. Option number D, change in loss by change in gain. थोड़ा अलग क्वेश्चन है. What do you think should be MRS? अगर हमें MRS इस टर्म्स में एक्सप्लेन करना है तो इनमें से MRS क्या हो सकता है? It is gain by loss, loss by gain, change in gain by change in loss, or change in loss by change in gain. Out of these 4 options, what do you think will be the MRS? Okay, you are saying D. Anyone else? D, C. Okay, देखो देखो. So if I draw an indifference curve, और जब भी हम पॉइंट A से B पे जाते हैं तो हम हमेशा क्या पूछते हैं? What do we ask? हम पूछते हैं how much good Y do we give up to consume extra units of good X? माने we always ask how much good Y. देखो ध्यान से, we ask dy, how much good Y am I giving up to consume extra good X? तो हम हमेशा जब स्लोप निकालते हैं वी फाइंड आउट dy by dx ना. तो dy कितना y दे रहे हो by dx कितना x मिल रहा है. So we can say that here the correct answer to this question will be D. Right? The correct answer will be D. Okay, beta. Next question. So the next question is, in which type of goods can we find MRS to be 0. Option number A, perfect substitutes. Option number B, perfect complements. Option number C, bad goods. Option number D, inferior goods. In which goods can you go ahead and find the case that MRS will be 0? MRS 0 किन goods में हो सकता है? Try to think about it, beta. Very simple question. So, perfect complements have king shape ICs. And for these king shape ICs, 3 तरीके के MRS possible हैं. If I look at this part, then I will see that if I find dy by dx, x is not changing, only y is changing. तो यहाँ पर हमारा slope हो जाता है infinity. If I look in this part, तो इसमें x तो change हो रहा है, but y change नहीं हो रहा. So here my slope is 0. And if I look at this part on the king, then we have no slope defined. So all these 3 cases are possible for perfect complements. Perfect complements में 3 चीजें होंगी. The first thing is you can have infinity slope, you can have 0 slope, and you can have slope not defined. तो तीनों ही cases में the answer that we will be writing will be perfect complements, right? Okay. Next question, beta. In case of IC approach, the equilibrium condition can be defined as, the first one says slope of IC greater than price. Second, slope of IC less than price line slope. Third, slope of IC equal to price line approach. And fourth, none of the above. What is the general condition of consumer equilibrium that we see in this case of finding the equilibrium for the consumers? Okay, so you're saying C. Anyone else? C. Everyone is with C? Absolutely correct. So the correct option to this question will be answer number C, that IC slope and price line slopes are equal. It means we get MRS is equal to PX by PY. MRS is equal to PX by PY. ठीक है बेटा, अब थोड़ा सा एक डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन देने लगी हूं. So don't get worried. Try to think about the answer to this question. I am giving you something like this. Right? We are taking price here and quantity here. और यहां पर हमने price को P0 ले लिया है. So please write down the equilibrium position can be achieved in the following diagram by. Option number A, convergence and stable equilibrium. Option number B, divergence and unstable equilibrium. Option number C, constant and neutral equilibrium. Option number D, divergent but stable equilibrium. Try to think about it. It's a little different kind of question. तो यहां पर what I am going ahead and doing is I have given you the relationship between price and quantity using this curve and you have to tell that इनमें से कौन सा होगा जो हमारा इक्विलिब्रियम कंडीशन को डिफाइन कर पाएगा. Try to think about it. Is it convergence and stable equilibrium, divergence but unstable equilibrium, constant and neutral equilibrium, या divergent and stable equilibrium? Okay, A, B, A, C, D. Okay. ठीक है बेटा, ध्यान से देखो. हाँ, इन दिस क्वेश्चन अगर हम थोड़ा ध्यान से देखें तो ये जो P नॉट है, ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये P नॉट को हमें अचीव करना है. हाँ, दिस P नॉट सीम्स टू बी व्हाट आई वांट टू अचीव. तो ये P नॉट एक स्टेबल कंडीशन लग रही है जिसको हमें अचीव करना है. एंड इफ यू नोटिस हियर देन द गैप इज कंटिन्यूअसली फॉलिंग. ये मेरा एक्चुअल कर्व रहा होगा एंड दिस गैप इज फॉलिंग. देखो यहाँ पर गैप ज्यादा था, फिर कम हुआ, फिर कम, फिर कम, फिर कम, फिर कम. सो द गैप इज कंटिन्यूअसली फॉलिंग. मतलब धीरे 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 मैं इसकी तरफ पहुंचती जा रही हूँ, मेरे स्टेबल इक्विलिब्रियम की तरफ. सो इफ स्लोली ये जो गैप है वो घटता जा रहा है, इट इज कंटिन्यूअसली फॉलिंग, इट कैन बी सेड दैट आई एम गोइंग टुवर्ड्स कन्वर्जेंस. आई एम एबल टू रीच टू अ कन्वर्जेंट इक्विलिब्रियम. ठीक है, और एट द सेम टाइम मैं अपने पी नॉट की तरफ भी जा रही हूं. सो द करेक्ट आंसर, whoever has mentioned A is correct. The correct answer to this question should be convergence and stable equilibrium. हम धीरे 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 इस स्टेबल इक्विलिब्रियम की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं और हमारा गैप भी कम होता जा रहा है. अवर गैप इज ऑल्सो फॉलिंग. तो मतलब ये कन्वर्जेंट और एक स्टेबल इक्विलिब्रियम होगा. दिस विल बी अ कन्वर्जेंट एंड स्टेबल इक्विलिब्रियम. That will be the answer to this question. Clear बेटा? ठीक है बेटा. Next question. थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस भी करने चाहिए. It is always good to know every kind of question. हाँ? So, which of the following is or are correct regarding Walrasian model? आपको बतानी है कौन सी स्टेटमेंट्स वॉलरेजियन मॉडल के लिए करेक्ट है. ऑप्शन नंबर ए, वॉलरस assumes constant returns to scale. Option number B, all firms have different cost function. Option number C, there is no change in production technique. Option number D, perfect mobility of factors. Option number E, taste and preferences same. तो हमें बताना है कि वॉलरस की क्या क्या assumptions थी. And I am first is that A, B and C are the correct option. Second is A, C, D, E are the correct option. Third is A, B, D and E are the correct option. And last is C and B are the correct option. You need to go ahead and you need to tell me what are the correct assumptions in the walrus model. Right? So the correct answer to this question should be B. But a walrus model में हमारी क्या क्या assumptions हैं? Everybody please make a note of all the assumptions of the walrus model. First, you have constant returns to scale. Second, you have identical cost function. Cost function same होता है. Third, there is full employment of labor. Fourth, perfect factor mobility. And fifth, constant taste and preferences. So everybody will make a note of these assumptions. Please ये assumptions को note down कर लो. Under Walras law, these are the assumptions that we need to consider, right? और ये क्या क्या assumptions है बच्चे? The assumptions are constant returns to scale होना चाहिए, identical cost function होना चाहिए, then you have full employment of labor होना चाहिए, and labor and capital, perfect factor mobility, and constant taste and preferences. These are the assumptions of the Walras law. अगर हम ये assumptions को fulfill करते हैं, सिर्फ तभी हम Walrasian equilibrium की बात कर सकते हैं. Only then we can talk about Walrasian equilibrium. Right, बेटा? Okay, थोड़ा difficult हो गया, but you should also make a note of the important information. Right, beta. Now let me go to the next question. So, next question, beta. Who developed the concept of market signaling? मार्केट सिग्नलिंग के कॉन्सेप्ट को पहले किसने डेवलप किया था? ऑप्शन नंबर ए, माइकल स्पेंस. ऑप्शन नंबर बी, कार्ल्डर. ऑप्शन नंबर सी, गैरेट हार्डन. And option number D, Pareto. Who developed the concept of market signaling? पहली बारी market signaling के concept को किसने develop किया था? Who developed that concept? Anyone? Very good. The correct answer to this question should be Michael Spence. That is absolutely correct, beta. The first time that this concept came, market signaling का जो concept है, it was first introduced by Michael Spence. Absolutely correct option. और ये उन्होंने अपने एक पेपर में लिखा था, और उस पेपर का नाम था जॉब मार्केट सिग्नलिंग. उस पेपर में उन्होंने इसके बारे में बताया था. ओके बेटा, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. So the set of all Pareto efficient allocation in Edgeworth box is called option number A, PPC, B, IC, C, Nash equilibrium, D, contract curve. The set of all Pareto efficient allocations are called as, क्या बोलते हैं उनको? हम set of all Pareto efficient allocations को क्या बोलते हैं? Absolutely correct option, correct answer, beta. So the set of all Pareto efficient allocations are actually known as the contract curve. इसको हम contract curve बोलते हैं. Right. Okay, beta, next question. So this is saying, what do you understand by Pigovian subsidy? Pigovian subsidy से क्या मतलब है? Option number A, cannot exist with externality. Option number B, same as Pigovian tax. Option number C, measured in Pigovian dollars. Option number D, used in case of positive externality. What do you understand by Pigovian subsidy? Pigovian subsidy से related इनमें से कौन सी बात ठीक है? The first one says it does not exist with externality. अगर externality होगा तो subsidy exist नहीं करेगा. The second option says it is the same as tax. Tax और subsidy एक ही बात है, ये तो नहीं हो सकता. द थर्ड ऑप्शन सेज इट इज मेजर्ड इन डॉलर्स. नहीं, जरूरी नहीं है कि कोई पिगोवियन डॉलर्स में हम इसे मेजर करें. एंड द लास्ट इज इट इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ करेक्ट पॉजिटिव एक्सटर्नैलिटी. तो बेटा सब्सिडी दी जाती है जब हमारे पास पॉजिटिव एक्सटर्नैलिटी हो, एंड टैक्स इंपोज किया जाता है जब भी नेगेटिव एक्सटर्नैलिटी हो. सो यू आर करेक्ट व्हेन यू आर सेइंग दैट द करेक्ट ऑप्शन विल बी डी. एब्सोल्युटली. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. This says which type of index is Bergson-Samuelson social welfare function? Which type of index is Bergson-Samuelson social welfare index? Option number A, ordinal. Option number B, cardinal. Option number C, both. Option number D, none. बर्गसन सैमुअलसन सोशल वेलफेयर फंक्शन जो है वो किस तरीके की इंडेक्स की बात करता है? व्हाट टाइप ऑफ इंडेक्स डज इट टॉक अबाउट? एनीवन? ए, ओके. व्हाट एल्स? व्हाट टाइप ऑफ इंडेक्स डज इट टॉक अबाउट? डी, ओके. ऑर्डिनल, ओके. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट बेटा. देखो, हम जब भी किसी भी सोशल वेलफेयर फंक्शन की बात करते हैं, बड़ा ही आसान है समझना. हम जब भी इंडिफरेंस कर्व की, सोशल वेलफेयर फंक्शन की, whenever we talk about these things, we are always talking about ordinal concept. अरे कार्डिनैलिटी तो एग्जिस्टिंग नहीं करती, वो तो बहुत पुराना चीज हो गया. whenever we talk about ICs, whenever we talk about any kind of social welfare function, it will always be an ordinal concept. हमेशा एक ordinal concept रहेगा. So the correct answer to this question will be A. It is an ordinal concept. क्लियर बेटा? कार्डिनैलिटी मतलब नंबर्स में काउंट करना. कार्डिनैलिटी इज नॉट व्हाट वी डू. हम हमेशा रैंकिंग की बात करते हैं, और रैंकिंग जो होती है उसे हम ऑर्डिनैलिटी बोलते हैं. एंड एनी सोशल वेलफेयर फंक्शन फॉलोज ऑर्डिनैलिटी. ओके बेटा, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो duopoly is a special case of option number A, oligopoly. Option number B, imperfect competition. Option number C, monopoly. Option number D, monopsony. Duopoly is a special case of, किस चीज में duopoly आता है? Does it come under oligopoly, imperfect competition, monopoly or monopsony? Correct beta. So duopoly is a special case of oligopoly. Oligopoly has few firms in it. तो अगर दो ही फर्म होंगे तो duopoly होगा, अगर few firms होंगे तो oligopoly होगा. So correct, the answer to this question should be oligopoly. ठीक है बेटा. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. इन विच ईयर एजवर्थ मॉडल ऑफ डुओपोली वॉज डेवलप्ड? किस साल में हमने एजवर्थ मॉडल को डेवलप किया था? ऑप्शन नंबर ए 1890. ऑप्शन नंबर बी 1895. ऑप्शन नंबर सी 1897. ऑप्शन नंबर डी 1899. In which year was Edgeworth model of duopoly developed? किस साल में हमने Edgeworth model को डेवलप किया था? Out of these years, try to answer this question बेटा. So it was developed in, anyone? A, okay. B, okay. Okay, A. C. ठीक है बेटा. तो एजवर्थ मॉडल ऑफ डुओपोली जो है वो 1897 में डेवलप हुआ था. इट वाज डेवलप्ड इन द ईयर 1897. एंड ये क्या कर रहा था, ये बर्ट्रेंड टाइप मॉडल ही था, बट rather than assuming rivals prices, ये rather than assuming rivals output to be constant, ये राइवल के प्राइजेस को कांस्टेंट एज्यूम कर रहा था. सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, प्लीज मेक अ नोट ऑफ दिस स्टेटमेंट नाउ ओनली. बेटा सब लोग ये लाइन लिखेंगे. एजवर्थ मॉडल फॉलोज बर्ट्रेंड assumption that each seller assumes his rival's price instead of his output to remain constant. Everyone will make a note of this statement. Okay, beta. Next question. What is Nash equilibrium of Bertrand model? Option number A, P equal to MC. Option number B, P greater than MC. Option number C, P less than MC. Option number D, P proportionate to elasticity of demand. Which of the following is the Nash equilibrium condition of the Bertrand model? इनमें से कौन सा Bertrand के Nash equilibrium को reflect करता है? Price equal to marginal cost, price greater than marginal cost, price less than marginal cost, or price proportionate to elasticity. Correct, beta. So it is, answer is A. And but this is called as Bertrand paradox. तो बर्ट्रेंड पैराडॉक्स बोलता है कि जबकि सिर्फ दो ही फर्म्स है मार्केट में, देयर आर ओनली टू फर्म्स इन द मार्केट, देन आल्सो दे एक्ट लाइक परफेक्ट कंपटीशन. तो भी वो परफेक्ट कंपटीशन की तरह एक्ट करती हैं. दो फर्म्स के होते हुए भी वो अपना प्राइस सिर्फ कॉस्ट के बराबर ही चार्ज कर पाते हैं. दे आर एबल टू चार्ज अ प्राइस ओनली इक्वल टू देयर कॉस्ट. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज बर्ट्रेंड पैराडॉक्स. राइट बेटा? ठीक है बेटा. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following is oldest theory of duopoly? सबसे पुरानी duopoly की थ्योरी क्या है? चेम्बरलिन मॉडल, कूर्नो मॉडल, बर्ट्रेंड मॉडल, एजवर्थ मॉडल. Which of them is the oldest theory of duopoly? इनमें से सबसे ओल्ड थ्योरी कौन सी है? Try to answer this question बेटा. हमेशा याद रखना कि क्रोनोलॉजी जानना जरूरी है. व्हेन कूर्नो केम, व्हेन चेम्बरलिन केम, व्हेन अदर्स केम, इनके ईयर्स याद रखना जरूरी है. यू नीड टू रिमेंबर देयर ईयर्स ऑल्सो. ओके, सो यू आर एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट बेटा. द करेक्ट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन इज कूर्नो थ्योरी. कूर्नो इज द फर्स्ट वन टू गिव अ थ्योरी ऑन duopoly. करेक्ट. ठीक है बेटा. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. विच ओलिगोपोली मॉडल is an extension of Cournot model? Option number 1, Bertrand. Option number 2, Sweezy model. Option number C, Stackelberg model. And option number D, Chamberlain model. Which of them is an extension of the Cournot model? Extension of the Cournot model. Okay. C, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट बेटा. द राइट आंसर टू द क्वेश्चन इज स्टैकलबर्ग मॉडल. तो स्टैकलबर्ग भी इक्विलिब्रियम क्वांटिटी निकालता है, कूर्नो भी इक्विलिब्रियम क्वांटिटी निकालता है. कूर्नो is a simultaneous game and Stackelberg is a sequential game. But दोनों ही equilibrium quantity निकालते हैं. So you are correct. The correct answer to this question should be Stackelberg model. Absolutely correct. Right, beta. Next question. Who wrote an economic theory of clubs? Option number A, M. Viswarai. Option number B, S. Mehta. Option number C, Schumpeter. Option number D, James Buchanan. Who wrote the theory of clubs? किसने clubs के बारे में बात की? What are club goods बेटा? Those goods which are, so club goods का सबसे easy example है एक club जिसमें आप जा रहे हो. तो club में enter करने के लिए आपको पैसा देना पड़ेगा, but पैसा देने के बाद you can go ahead and enjoy music as much as any other person, right? So these goods are known as club goods. They want, there is some price on it, they are exclusive in nature, but you can also enjoy music as much as the other person can do. Now the question is asking you who gave an economic theory of club. Absolutely correct. The correct answer to this question is James Buchanan, right? It is James Buchanan, right beta. Next question. Which theory was presented by Hicks-Calder and Skitowski? Option number A, theory of club. Option number B, planned economy. Option number C, compensation principle. Option number D, principle. Option number D, risk bearing theory. Which theory is presented by Hicks-Calder and Skitowski? कौन सी इनमें से थ्योरी है जो Hicks-Calder Skitowski ने दी है? Theory of club, planned economy, compensation principle और risk bearing theory. Absolutely correct beta. The correct answer to this question will be compensation principle. So they talked about compensation principle as part of welfare economics. उन्होंने इसके बारे में welfare economics के अंडर बात की है. And they talked about this in 1939. And they gave a criteria about social welfare function. उन्होंने बताया कि कैसे हम social welfare function की बात कर सकते हैं. About whenever we choose a particular social welfare function, who will be in loss, who will be in gain, can we compensate the people in loss or not? इन सारी बातों के बारे में उन्होंने बात की है, right? So absolutely correct. The correct answer to this question will be C. Right, beta. Next question. Chamberlain accepts that if firms do not recognize their interdependence, the industry will reach which equilibrium? A, Chamberlain equilibrium. B, Cournot equilibrium. C, Bertrand equilibrium. Or D, Edgeworth equilibrium. तो चेम्बरलेन के हिसाब से अगर फर्म्स एक दूसरे की इंटरडिपेंडेंस को ना समझ पाए, वो ये ना समझे कि मैं आप पर और आप मेरे पे इंटरडिपेंडेंट हो, तो एक इंडस्ट्री कौन सा इक्विलिब्रियम अटेन करेगी? विच इक्विलिब्रियम विल एन इंडस्ट्री अटेन इफ दे डोंट लुक इनटू देयर इंटरडिपेंडेंस विद ईच अदर? ट्राई टू थिंक अबाउट इट बेटा. ओके, ए सी बी, ओके बेटा, थोड़ा एलिमिनेशन मेथड कभी कभी एग्जाम में यूज करना जरूरी है. देखो, अगर वो चेम्बरलेन ही आंसर होता तो वो क्यों ही देते हैं क्वेश्चन? आई मीन इट मेक्स नो सेंस ना कि वो बोलेंगे कि इसका आंसर चेम्बरलेन इक्विलिब्रियम होना चाहिए. दैट इज द लास्ट थिंग दैट दे विल डू. दैट विल नेवर बी द आंसर. हमेशा याद रखना ये बात. चेम्बरलेन में चेम्बरलेन ही आंसर हो तो फिर ये पूरा क्वेश्चन बना ही क्यों है? दिस कैन नॉट बी द आंसर. बर्ट्रेंड तो प्राइस की बात करता है, ये भी आंसर नहीं हो सकता. राइट? द ओनली क्लोज आंसर दैट वी सी, अगर हमें नहीं भी पता इस टॉपिक के बारे में, शुड बी वन वेयर वी नो दैट आउटपुट इज डिटरमाइंड, और जहां पे फर्म दूसरों के रिएक्शन फंक्शन को कांस्टेंट मान के चलते हैं. राइट? वेयर दे डोंट थिंक हाउ दे विल बी अफेक्टिंग द अदर फर्म. राइट? सो ट्राई टू, अगर आप थोड़ा सा कभी कभी थोड़ा सा एलिमिनेशन मेथड भी यूज करोगे, देन ऑल्सो यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. बहुत ऑब्वियस है कि आंसर ए नहीं हो सकता है. राइट? सो द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन शुड बी बी. It should be B. Right? So he said that if firms do not recognize their interdependence, अगर firms एक दूसरे के interdependence को recognize नहीं कर पाएंगे, अगर वो नहीं देख पाएंगे that they are interrelated with each other, तो वो कूर्नों की तरह act करना start कर देंगे. So the correct answer to this question is B. Please make a note of it. Important question everyone. Please इसके बारे में note down कर लो. हाँ, answer will be B. Okay बेटा, next question. Which theory was introduced by Chamberlain? Option number A, theory of monopoly. Option number B, theory of monopolistic competition. Option number C, theory of oligopoly. Option number D, theory of perfect competition. Which theory was introduced by Chamberlain? Monopoly, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, or perfect competition? Absolutely correct, everyone. Yes, the correct answer to this question is theory of monopolistic competition. So Chamberlain, while he was doing his PhD, while he was doing his doctoral thesis, at that time he started writing about the theory of monopolistic competition. तब उन्होंने इस बारे में लिखना शुरू किया कि monopolistic competition क्या होता है. That came in 1933. राइट? तब उन्होंने इस बारे में पहली बारी डिस्कस करना शुरू किया और देखना शुरू किया कि कैसे वो मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन, मोनोपोली और परफेक्ट कंपटीशन के बीच से निकल के आ सकता है. राइट बेटा? ओके, सो नाउ let us go to different kind of questions. So I will now be going ahead and taking the next set of question. ये जो अभी questions किए, they were on the market forms. Now let us take the next set of question. So please write down beta. The question is, which of the following four firm concentration ratio is consistent with monopolistic competition. Which of the following 4 firm concentration ratio is consistent with monopolistic competition? Option number A, beta, 0%. Option number B, 25%. Option number C, 100%. Option number D, 75%. Try to do this question, beta. इनमें से कौन सा 4 फर्म कॉन्सेंट्रेशन रेशियो मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन के लिए एकदम सही नंबर है? 0%, 25%, 100% or 75%? Okay, you are saying that the answer should be B. So beta, please remember that in monopolistic competition, क्योंकि यहाँ पे 4 firms दे दिए हैं, for each of them we will write the answer as 25%. So the correct answer to this question should be B. It will be 25%. That will be the answer to this question, right? Okay, beta, next question. It is found that percentage of value of sale accounted for the largest 4 firms in industry, then you are finding A, elasticity of supply, B, Herfindel-Hirschman index, C, elasticity of demand, D, 4 firm concentration ratio. क्वेश्चन पढ़ो बेटा. ये कह रहे हैं कि आपने क्या निकाला है? आपने निकाला है कि जो एक इंडस्ट्री के टॉप 4 फर्म्स हैं, उनकी कितनी सेल्स है, उनकी वॉल्यूम कितनी है, वो कितना बेच रहे हैं. तो जब आप ये निकालते हो, व्हेन यू फाइंड आउट द सेल अकाउंटेड बाय टॉप 4 फर्म्स ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री, देन व्हाट आर यू फाइंडिंग? आप क्या निकाल रहे हो इस पूरी चीज में? आर यू फाइंडिंग द इलास्टिसिटी ऑफ सप्लाई? आर यू फाइंडिंग हर्शमैन इंडेक्स? आर यू फाइंडिंग इलास्टिसिटी ऑफ डिमांड? और आर यू फाइंडिंग द 4 फर्म कॉन्सेंट्रेशन रेशियो? आप इसमें से क्या निकालते हो? व्हाट आर यू ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट? Absolutely correct. The correct answer to this question will be D, 4 firm concentration ratio. But a 4 firm concentration ratio हमें हमारी इंडस्ट्री के टॉप 4 फर्म्स का कितना टोटल सेल्स है वो बताता है. हमारी इंडस्ट्री के टॉप 4 फर्म्स का कितना टोटल सेल्स है वो बताता है. सो इट इज करेक्ट दैट यू आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट द 4 firm concentration ratio, because this is saying you are finding the sale of top 4 firms of the industry. So answer will be D. That will be the correct answer in this case. ठीक है बेटा. Next question. Which of the following market type has large number of firms that sell similar but slightly different product? इनमें से कौन सी ऐसी मार्केट है जो सिमिलर बट थोड़े डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट सेल करती है? सो आप ऑप्शन नंबर ए, परफेक्ट कंपटीशन. ऑप्शन नंबर बी, ओलिगोपोली. ऑप्शन नंबर सी, मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन. ऑप्शन नंबर डी, मोनोपोली. Which of these is correct? Which are selling similar but slightly different products in the market? Absolutely correct. For all students who are saying the answer is C. बेटा oligopoly में slightly different नहीं होता है. पहला तो देयर आर नॉट लार्ज नंबर ऑफ फर्म्स, ओलिगोपोली हैज लिमिटेड फर्म्स. हाँ. एंड दूसरा, in oligopoly difference can be high also. So it is only monopolistic competition where you will see that they are selling similar but थोड़ा different. जैसे कैफे ए भी पिज्जा सेल कर रहे हैं और बी भी पिज्जा सेल कर रहे हैं, बट द पिज्जाज आर अ लिटिल डिफरेंट. कोई लो क्रस्ट में ज्यादा चीज डाल रहा है, कोई कम चीज डाल रहा है, सो दे आर अ लिटिल डिफरेंट, राइट? ओके बेटा, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. In an industry with large number of firms, option number A, collusion is impossible. Option number B, one firm will dominate market. Option number C, each firm produces large quantity. Option number D, competition is eliminated. तो अगर हम एक जनरली बात करें, if I talk about any general case where we have large number of firms, जहां पे बहुत सारे firms हैं, तो इनमें से कौन सा एक पॉइंट है जो हमेशा एग्जिस्ट करेगा ही करेगा? Collusion is impossible. One firm dominates the market. Each firm sells large quantity, or competition is eliminated. Which of them will definitely be followed in the market? कौन सा ऐसा पॉइंट हो सकता है? Okay. For all the students who are saying that the answer is A, that is the correct option. बेटा अगर बहुत सारे फर्म्स हैं तो उनको हम एक साथ इकट्ठा करके कॉल्यूड नहीं कर सकते हैं, है ना? क्योंकि वो पूरे फ्रैगमेंटेड होंगे, वो अलग अलग जगह पे होंगे. सो आई कैन नॉट ब्रिंग ऑल फर्म्स टुगेदर, राइट? सो कॉल्यूजन इम्पॉसिबल होगा. बट ऐसा नहीं है कि एक फर्म डोमिनेट करेगा, राइट? ऐसा भी नहीं है कि सब लोग बहुत ज्यादा सेल करेंगे, दे मे सेल वेरी लेस क्वांटिटी. और ऐसा भी नहीं है कि कंपटीशन एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेगा. कंपटीशन कैन एग्जिस्ट. सो द ओनली थिंग विच वी नो फॉर श्योर इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए, राइट? दैट इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए, दैट collusion is impossible. Okay beta, write down the next question. According to Chamberlain, under monopolistic market, the number of firms are called, option number A, industry. Option number B, group. Option number C, cartel. Option number D, industrial group. तो चेम्बरलिन ने सारे जो फर्म्स हैं मार्केट में उनको एक साथ जब रखा, when he said a group of firms or an industry of firms, तो उन्होंने क्या वर्ड एग्जैक्टली यूज किया? Did he use the word industry, group, cartel और इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रुप? उन्होंने किस वर्ड को अपनी थ्योरी में यूज किया है? What is the word used by Chamberlain? Okay, so this is very basic question. The word used by Chamberlain in his theory is actually called as group, right? So this will be actually called as group. Am I clear with it? Okay, beta. So now I will go to the next series of tests. Now let me pick up another very important topic for the day. So I'm going to pick the topic of substitution effect now, क्योंकि उस पे काफी questions रहते हैं and students are always confused about it. Right, beta. First question. The angel curve of an individual consumer can be obtained from option number A, ICC, option number B, PCC, option number C, price line, or option number D, demand curve. How can you go ahead and obtain the angel curve for an individual? Can you obtain it through ICC, PCC, price line, or demand curve? Try to answer this question, beta. What do you think the correct answer will be? Okay, so for all of you who are saying the correct answer is A, yes, A is the correct option. It can be achieved through income offer curve or income consumption curve. Correct है बेटा. ठीक है. बेटा, next question. Where does Hicks substitution effect take place? Option number A, on same IC, on the same IC. Option number B, below IC. Option number C, on higher IC. Option number D, on higher budget line. Hicks का substitution effect कैसे take place करता है? How does Hicks substitution effect take place? Is it on the same indifference curve? You go on a lower indifference curve? You do go on a higher indifference curve? Or on a higher budget line? What should be the answer to this question? A, A, A. Good. So बेटा हिक्स हमेशा यूटिलिटी को कांस्टेंट रख के चलते थे. He said holding utility constant, जब भी प्राइस डिक्रीज करेगा आप कंजम्पशन को इंक्रीज करोगे. So Hicks always holds utility constant and therefore you are always on the same indifference curve. आप हमेशा same IC पर ही होते हो. So the correct answer to this question is A. Absolutely. Okay, beta. Next question. In Hicks substitution effect, substitution effect is always A, positive, B, negative, C, zero, D, neutral. तो हिक्स के अकॉर्डिंग आपका जो सब्स्टिट्यूशन इफेक्ट है वो क्या होता है? इज इट ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव? इज इट ऑलवेज नेगेटिव? इज इट न्यूट्रल? इज इट जीरो? हिक्स के अकॉर्डिंग सब्स्टिट्यूशन इफेक्ट किस what is the magnitude? Positive, negative, zero, or neutral? Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, beta. Yes, the answer should be negative. Substitution effect में everyone will always go ahead and mark the answer as negative. Correct. Okay. A little tricky question, beta. In Hicks substitution effect, how can income be reduced or increased? Option number A, by compensating variation. Option number B, by cost difference. Option number C, using both. Option number D, equivalent variation. Whenever we talk about Hicks effect, जब हम Hicks के substitution effect की बात करते हैं, तो उस केस में, in that case, how do you think that income can be reduced or increased? हम जब भी पैसा लेते या देते हैं, what is that effect called? Is it called as compensating variation? It can be done through the cost difference. It can be done through both, or it can be done through equivalent variation. Very good. Very, very good, beta. All of you are correct when you are saying that the answer will be compensating variation. Correct. The correct answer to this question is A, that is compensating variation. Absolutely correct. Okay, beta. Next question. Who wrote the book Logical Ordering Theory of Demand? लॉजिकल ऑर्डरिंग थ्योरी ऑफ डिमांड बुक को किसने लिखा है? फर्स्ट सैम्यूल्सन, सेकंड हिक्स, थर्ड हैरड एंड फोर्थ मार्शल. Who wrote the book Logical Ordering Theory of Demand? Samuelson, Hicks, Harrod और मार्शल. बेटा कभी कभी थोड़ा सा गेस वर्क अगर करो तो ठीक रहेगा. तो अगर याद हो तो रैंकिंग की बात, ऑर्डिनैलिटी की बात, रैंकिंग की बात हिक्स ने की थी. हाँ, हिक्स ने स्टार्ट किया और बताया कि देखो ऑर्डर ऐसे करते हैं चीजों को, रैंक ऐसे करते हैं, कार्डिनैलिटी पे मत जाओ, ऑर्डिनैलिटी पे जाओ. राइट. सो बिकॉज ऑर्डरिंग वाज फर्स्ट स्टार्टेड बाय हिक्स, एक बहुत ऑब्वियस गेस हमारा ये हो सकता है दैट द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन शुड बी हिक्स. राइट. एंड दैट इज इन फैक्ट द करेक्ट आंसर. द करेक्ट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन इज हिक्स. इसका आंसर है हिक्स. राइट बेटा. ठीक है बच्चे. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. As per revealed preference, when a consumer chooses combination A, it means other alternatives will be A, given to A, B, normal to A, C, inferior to A, D, none. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू रिवील्ड प्रेफरेंस थ्योरी क्या स्टेटमेंट बोली जाती है कि जब एक कंज्यूमर एक पर्टिकुलर बंडल चूज करता है तो बाकी जो बंडल्स होते हैं, द रिमेनिंग बंडल्स दैट वी हैव, व्हाट डू दोस रिमेनिंग बंडल्स बिकम बेटा? ओके, यू आर सेइंग सी. एनीवन एल्स? एनीवन? सी. सी एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट बेटा. द आंसर इज इंफीरियर टू है. तो हम हमेशा ये बोलते हैं कि देखो, इफ दिस इज माय बजट लाइन और मैंने अपनी बजट लाइन में पॉइंट ए को चूज किया है, आई हैव चोजन पॉइंट ए, दैट मीन्स इट इज गिविंग मी द मैक्सिमम यूटिलिटी. पॉइंट ए इज गिविंग मी मैक्सिमम यूटिलिटी. So if point A is giving me maximum utility, so other bundles will become inferior to point A. A is chosen when other bundles are affordable, so it will be inferior to point A. ठीक है? Okay बेटा. Next question. Right, so we have done this kind of questions also. Now let me change the topic a bit and let us do some questions on let me do some questions on cost and revenue. We haven't taken any of those questions, right? Okay. Changing the topic. Write down the question beta. First question. What is the behavior of marginal revenue in the market in which firm can sell any quantity of output at given price? अगर एक फर्म कोई भी क्वांटिटी बेच सकता है गिवन प्राइस में, सो व्हाट इज द नेचर ऑफ मार्जिनल रेवेन्यू ऑफ दैट फर्म? ए, डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग, B, vertical line, C, horizontal line, or D, upward sloping line? Try to do this question, beta. What is the behavior of marginal revenue? What is the behavior of marginal revenue in the market where a firm can go ahead and sell any quantity? Yes, beta, this will be available on YouTube. This is a live stream, तो ये YouTube पे ही रहने वाला है इसके बाद भी, don't worry. Correct, everyone. So this is like a perfect competitive market, and therefore the answer to this question will be horizontal. It will be horizontal in nature, right? ठीक है बेटा. Next question. What do you understand by binding price ceiling? Option number A. Binding price ceiling is lower than equilibrium price. Option number B. Binding price ceiling is lower than equilibrium quantity. C. It is higher than equilibrium price. D. It creates surplus in market. So which of the following statement is correct? What do you mean by binding price ceiling? Right? Is it lower than equilibrium price? Is it higher than equilibrium price? Does it create surplus in the market? Or what happens? देखो ध्यान से बच्चे, try to understand. देखो ceiling मतलब कि ऊपर, floor माने कि नीचे. So when we go ahead and we say ceiling, ये demand है, ये supply है. Ceiling means maximum price that can be charged. ऊपर है, हाँ. So अगर मैं ये बोल दूं कि maximum price हम इतना ही charge कर सकते हैं, maximum price, maximum, हाँ, तो ये हो गया seal कि price इसके ऊपर नहीं जा सकता. I have created a ceiling of the maximum price. तो अगर ceiling create हो गई तो इस सीलिंग में क्या होगा? ये प्राइस इक्विलिब्रियम प्राइस के नीचे ही हमने मैक्सिमम डिटरमाइन कर दिया. ओनली देन इट विल बी बाइंडिंग. अगर हम सीलिंग इक्विलिब्रियम प्राइस के ऊपर रखते हैं, दिस इज डिमांड, दिस इज सप्लाई, एंड इफ आई सेट द सीलिंग हियर, मैंने यहां पे बोल दिया कि देखो मैक्सिमम प्राइस इतना है, तो इतना प्राइस तो हम सेट ही नहीं कर रहे थे. इक्विलिब्रियम प्राइस वाज पी स्टार. दिस इज नॉट बाइंडिंग. माय प्राइस इज अबव द इक्विलिब्रियम प्राइस. दिस विल नॉट बी बाइंडिंग. It will be binding if you set the maximum price below the equilibrium price. तो इसने इसको bind कर दिया कि देखो इसके ऊपर नहीं चार्ज कर सकते हो, मैक्सिमम इतना ही जा पाओगे. So answer everyone is saying correctly. Binding price ceiling will be lower than the equilibrium price. अगर वो equilibrium price के नीचे है, सिर्फ तब वो उसको bind कर देगा, right? Then it will create a bind. वो उस पे वो कर देगा कि इसके ऊपर प्राइस नहीं जा सकता है. Okay. Next question, beta. A firm reaches shutdown point where option number A, TR is equal to TVC. Option number B, TR is equal to TC. C, TR is equal to AVC. D, AC is equal to MC. What is the shutdown point of the firm? इनमें से कौन सा shutdown point है firm का? TR equal to TVC, TR equal to TC, TR equal to AVC, या AC equal to MC? Better try to think this, huh? Shutdown point is where you only cover your Okay. See, I see a lot of wrong answers here. देखो ध्यान से सुनो मेरी बात. Shutdown point is a point where you are able to cover only your variable cost. You are at the min of the ABC. ठीक है बेटा. So it is the point where price is equal to ABC. Price is equal to min of ABC. Price, revenue नहीं, price. जहां पे प्राइस मिनिमम एबीसी के बराबर होता है, दैट इज द शटडाउन पॉइंट ऑफ द इकोनॉमी. देखो यहां पे ये मेरा एबीसी है, ये मेरा एसी है. अगर मेरा प्राइस इसके मिनिमम पे है तो ये मेरा शटडाउन पॉइंट है. राइट बेटा. सो इफ आई हैव पी इक्वल टू एबीसी, तो इफ आई विल मल्टीप्लाई दिस विथ क्यू एवरीवेयर, अगर मैं इसको क्वांटिटी से हर जगह मल्टीप्लाई कर दूं, तो आई विल गेट टोटल रेवेन्यू इज इक्वल टू टीवीसी. सो इफ वी आर राइटिंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ टोटल, अगर हम टोटल के टर्म्स में लिख रहे हैं, देन द आंसर इज टी आर इक्वल टू टीवीसी. और अगर हम प्राइस के टर्म्स में लिख रहे हैं, देन द आंसर शुड हैव बीन पी इक्वल टू एबीसी, not TR equal to ABC ना. If this is in average terms, तो यहाँ पे price होना चाहिए था. And if this is in total terms, तो यहाँ पे TR होना चाहिए. So the correct answer to this question will be A. TR equal to TVC. That will be the correct answer to this question. I hope this is clear to everyone. Answer cannot be C. C बोल रहा है TR equal to ABC. No. That happens when P is equal to ABC, not when TR is equal to ABC. That is incorrect. ठीक है जी. So the correct answer to this question will be A. Okay. Beta, next question. When MR remains same, TR increases at option number A, constant rate. Option number B, diminishing rate. Option number C, increasing rate. Option number D, none. Better try to see this thing. MR is constant. Same matlab constant. If MR is constant, then what will happen to TR? Beta, TR will increase at a constant rate only. तो ये ध्यान से सीख लो that when your MR is constant, then TR is upward sloping straight line. And when MR is falling, then beta TR will increase at a decreasing rate. Right? But we are told that MR is constant, MR is same. So TR will be also increasing at a constant rate. Uska slope constant rahega. So the correct answer to this question will be A. It will increase at a constant rate. Right?